Hi everyone, Ado here. Um, Social care worker, part of the management team in Crosscare, and a member of the Social Care Workers Board at Coru. This is, I don't know, 16, 18, 19 of my weekly vlog. I've been talking to a couple of social care workers during the week, and had a couple of conversations around poor practice and um, having each other's back. It's a term that I heard during the week, having each other's back. One of the conversations that I had was in relation to someone seeing some poor practice with a resident, and then wondering whether they should report that to management or not. And another one was another conversation I had was in relation to a social care worker hearing secondhand that her practice wasn't appreciated by her colleagues. So poor practice, what do you do when there's poor practice in the service that you're working in? Well, the onus on all of us as professional social care workers is to not be scared to confront poor practice. Poor practice leaves the already vulnerable people that we work with in an even more vulnerable position. How do you address poor practice? The simple way to address poor practice is to address it directly. I worked on a team many years ago whereby we had regular external supervision. And the external supervisor brought us to the place whereby we had given each other permission to address poor practice. So it became the norm within that team that if someone saw something that they weren't happy with, that they addressed it directly with you. But because we'd given each other permission to do that, there was no hurt. There was no people getting really, really annoyed, And it could be as simple as, maybe something you wrote up wasn't quite right, wasn't quite the way it should be, or maybe you had a tone or a manner or had said or done something that was a little bit off, and you could just direct that straight away with your peer. The other way that you can address poor practice is through the supervision process, and hope that the person who supervises you, the line manager supervises you, is astute enough and clever enough and experienced enough to be able to handle that, and indeed to be able to support you to learn how to address poor practice. But as I've already pointed out to you, I think the onus is on us as professional social care workers to collectively bring our teams to the space whereby we give each other permission. And when I'm developing supervision contracts with the supervisees that I supervise, I always say to them as part of the contract that they always can come and pull up my practice, and that we will hear it, we will work it through, and we will find a solution, and we'll always do that with respect, with honesty, and with integrity, and with love as well. So that's my message for today. If you see poor practice, address it. If it's difficult to address in the organization you're working for, we'll try and bring all of the team together and have a conversation about giving each other permission to address poor practice. Don't leave it hanging in the ether, and don't bury the poor practice by having each other's backs. Okay, I'll leave you with that thought for today. Have a great bank holiday weekend. Talk to you next week. Bye.